Hey everyone, this is Jade. I'm back to do my February, the first Fauxbonichi flip of February. I'll just do um, the calendar and the 1st through the 15th, and I'll save the rest for another video so this doesn't get too long. So this is my calendar layout. Yes, I do make my own calendar each month. These are little Heidi Swap planner stickers that I use for the days. And I just decorated. I drew the February in and colored it in with some of these Pentel flares. I chose a few different colors to color it in with. And all of these stickers are actually stickers from the Valentine's collections from Target. So like these are like from that 5-pack sticker book, and these were from the glitter sticker pack that has it had like 2 of the same sheets for $1. And up here is just some lip washi that I got from a Recollections collection at Michael's. It was the ones it was one of the smiley face collections, but it didn't have like the yellow smiley faces. It was more like pink based. And I actually meant to write in Sunday, Monday, Tuesday up here, but I wanted to get the thicker Sharpies first, and I still haven't went to the store and gotten them, so I'll write them in whenever I get them. And I did stamp 2017 here, so that's it for the calendar. Like I said, usually on the first day of each month, I do a bookshelf for every book that I finished in the month. And I actually didn't. I've been reading The Fiery Cross and taking my sweet ass time reading it. It is, I think it was like 1,400 and some pages. It usually takes me about roughly the way with my pacing about 2 weeks to read a book of that thickness, but I've been just going really extra slow because a lot of other things have had my attention, so I haven't been reading as much as I usually do. So I didn't get to finish, so I just drew the book that I was reading currently instead of doing a books finished bookshelf. So yeah, so I just drew the Fiery Cross. And here was the day I was starting on a pizza box to make for my sister. On the next day, I just did what I was doing. I was making my sister Valentine's gifts, trying to get it done a little early. So here's just pictures of the things I made. This was an altered pizza box, which I made myself. So I think it ended up being like 4.5 by 4.5 or something like that. And then I also made her a cute little flip book to go into the pizza box, and I was going to get a gift card and yada yada yada. So the next day I had my sickle cell appointment. I have sickle cell, so I have to go to my sickle cell appointments like every 3 months unless some emergency comes up or whatever. But luckily I've been feeling pretty good lately, so after my appointment, I had some returns I had to make. And by the time I got back home, I was having some severe pain in my arm. So that's what you see here. And today was a pain day for me. I had pain in my arm pretty much all day. I was taking my pain medicine, trying to get it to go away. And then everything just came back up. So it was a rough day, but I got through it and I ended up feeling better. This day, I woke up to the voice of my brother and my nephew. They had come to visit. And when they were leaving, I don't know if I told you guys, but I put this cover on my journal and stuff. And my nephew I made one for my nephew as well. So he decided he wanted to take his with him home so he could do his journaling and writing and stuff, and he wanted to write his secrets in his diary. That's what he called it. So I just printed this out. It looks like a little kid writing in their diary. Harry Potter was on this weekend. You guys know I love me some Harry Potter. When it's on, I'm watching it. So I was pretty much watching that. I would flip back and forth to the Super Bowl, but I really didn't care. So I was mainly watching Harry Potter and kind of just checking on the score of the Super Bowl. So I think who ended up winning? The Patriots ended up winning. Too bad for the Falcons. This day I was just completely exhausted. When I get like that, I know that my blood counts have dropped, and it is like a struggle to do anything. Like walking a few steps gets me winded, or trying to come up steps, or just any normal activity that most people can do without having an issue. I will have respiratory issues. It's hard for me to breathe, and it's crazy. So that's usually what happens when my blood counts drop. So I knew something was wrong. And today, again, I was still exhausted, but I was just sat at my desk and worked on my website, getting that together for this to match up with my YouTube channel and stuff. And to be honest with you, I really love this. I actually drew this myself and then kind of cleaned it up. But I am still almost wavering on whether this is really the name that I want to go with. Like, I don't know why I'm not solid with it. So I don't know. I may end up changing again, guys. I don't know. I haven't quite decided. But anyway, my fella, there was some issues going on that his mom needed to take care of. So we picked him up from school, and I helped him with his reading today. And today he has to read for 20 minutes a day. He's 7 and in first grade. So we read actually one of my favorite books that I loved when I was a kid, and it's called The Pain and the Great One by Judy Blume. If your kids haven't read it, guys, they'll love it. I loved it because it was about, of course, an older sister and a younger brother, and you get the two perspectives of why they think the other one has it better in the household. And it's cute. It just reminded me of me and my older brother when we were kids, and that's why I always loved that book. So here it was my dialysis appointment. I hate going there. I have to go there once a month, and I hate it with a passion. The people are nice. It's not the people. It's just I hate going there. But they can be kind of unorganized sometimes. So later, after taking a nap, I just watched some YouTube videos and made some resin pieces. Let's see. I think these were the ones I made. And I still have to... I've been lazy. I still have to dome the back of them. I think I'm going to dome the back white. There was another one too. Here it is. So, but yeah. Anyway. So the next day, I watched, you guys, I don't know if you guys, I used to love the Archie comic books. Every time I was at the grocery store when I was a kid, or my family had to go to the grocery store and they had a new Archie book out, I would ask if my parents would get it for me, and they usually did, because any kind of reading I wanted to do, they always encouraged. So anything else, they might have reservations, they might say no, but if I wanted a book, they were gonna buy it for me. So I used to love the Archie comic books. They have a new show on the CW called Riverdale, and it's based on the Archie comic books, except it's a little darker, it's more mysterious, it's more kind of like a, not scary, but more like a thriller, mystery, whodunit type of show. So it's really good, guys. I don't know if you've tried it. I don't know if you like Archie, if you like the comic books, I think you'll like the show. And then I made some quick last minute gifts to go in my sister's Valentine's Day package so I could get that out in the mail. The next day was my brother's birthday. It's the 10th of February. I call him Stinky. It's like kind of a joke, because I started calling him that long ago. He was like, I'm never going to answer to that. I'm not going to. But I did it so much. Me and my sister did it so much. He just answers to it now. So it's kind of like a running joke. This is me and my brother when we were kids. So it was me and him for a long time. And then my sister came along 7 years later. So I just put this little memory card here with a picture of us as kids. And like I said, this wrote about his birthday here. The next day, I was up early. I was looking for something specific. Oh yeah, I wanted a cinch machine. And I also wanted to check some Tuesday mornings that was not in my area. For new products, stamps and stuff I had been seeing online that the ones in my area didn't have. So I got up and went, not far, but it's like roughly an hour away from where I live, and checked the Tuesday mornings around there. And I got a cinch machine from Hobby Lobby. It was originally like $129. I used a 40% off coupon. They tried to say no, but because it says Heidi Swap, but it says Heidi Swap mink machine, not Heidi Swap cinch. So I was able to use my coupon. I got it for like roughly $85. And then today was the actual day my brother came over to open his gifts and yada yada yada. The next day I worked on a Valentine's envelope to get ready for my mom for Valentine's Day. And I went to Michael's, got some glue sticks, because I had run out, and I used the glue sticks to tape 2 pages together for my journal, so to make them a little thicker, and so things don't kind of bleed through or whatever. So, and I used the Scotch wrinkle free. That's my favorite kind so far. I've tried different ones. That one's the one that works the best for me. The next day, I had an early eye appointment. Apparently, the last time I went to the eye doctor, I had a freckle on my eye. So now I have to go back like every 3 months for them to check it, just to make sure it's not like growing or anything like that. She said everything was fine, which was great. So by the time I got back, I had been up all night. I was just ready for a nap. So I read for a bit, watched a little Supernatural, love me some Supernatural, and ended up falling asleep. The next day was Valentine's Day, and what I did here was I just put a little Valentine's paper from the hashtag paper collection. I did a little gold heart here. I put some glittery letters here that says XOXO. On this tag, it's also from the hashtag the Recollections paper collection, and it says you are my favorite, and the people that are my favorite is my mother, my sister, and I put it in alphabetical order, but from what I call a Mommy, Pooh, Snooka, that's my nephew, and Stinky, that's my brother. So, and I just did the journaling about Valentine's Day on the back of the tag, and attached it with some gold washi, which is also from a recollections collection. So, and as you can see up top, I am still reading The Fiery Cross. I'm finally at 11:30 here. Last page, I went to Target because I knew they would have the Valentine's stuff on clearance, so I wanted to try and get some of the stuff that I didn't get when it was $1, because I didn't want it at that price. I know I'm cheap. So I did get some stuff for 50% off. This is the picture of the things I got, and I did do a haul video if you're interested in knowing exactly what I got. Later on in the month, I got some even better deals from the Target dollar spot. It was things that was 70 and 90% off, and not just 50. Later, read with my nephew again. We read Harry Potter, and here I just made a pocket to put some of the notes that my mom leaves me around the house. So that's it for the first 15 days, and I will be back at the end of the month with the last half of the Fauxbonichi flip. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will do my best to answer you. Bye.